High interest rates, lingering inflation, and tightening credit standards have made it tough for some homeowners to keep up. As a result, banks are repossessing and selling properties to recover their losses. Welcome back to Building Wealth Today TV. Everybody is looking for a way to break into real estate without paying top dollar. If that's you, then bank-owned properties, or REOs, might just be your golden ticket. Today we're diving into what's trending in bank-owned properties, how to find and buy them, hidden pitfalls, and how to avoid losing money, and insider tips you won't hear from your average real estate agent. But before we get into the details, let's break down the 3 key phases of a foreclosure: pre-foreclosure, auction, and REO, and why understanding them is crucial for buyers. First, there's pre-foreclosure. This is when a homeowner has fallen behind on payments, but the property hasn't been taken by the bank yet. During this phase, the owner might try to sell the home to avoid foreclosure, often at a discount. For buyers, pre-foreclosure can mean less competition and a chance to negotiate directly with the seller. Next comes the auction phase. If the homeowner can't resolve the debt, the property goes to a public auction, usually at the county courthouse or online. Here, buyers can sometimes snag deals, but auctions require cash up front and come with risks, like limited inspections and no guarantees about the property's condition. Also, you must bring a cashier's check in the exact amount. The bid does not include past due taxes. Don't pay the taxes until you get the deed in the mail. But how is the opening bid at a foreclosure auction actually determined? The opening bid is typically set by the lender and is usually based on the total amount owed on the mortgage. This includes the outstanding loan balance, any unpaid interest, late fees, legal costs, and other expenses the lender has incurred during the foreclosure process. Sometimes, the lender may adjust the opening bid depending on their policies or the estimated market value of the property. If the opening bid is set too high, the property may not attract any buyers and will revert to the bank as an REO. If it's set lower, it can spark more competition among bidders. Understanding how this number is calculated helps you know whether you're looking at a potential deal or a property that's overpriced from the start. Finally, if the property doesn't sell at auction, it becomes a real estate-owned or REO property, now owned by the bank. This is where most buyers find the best opportunities. Banks are motivated to sell, properties are usually vacant, and buyers can often do inspections and negotiate financing. Understanding these 3 phases, pre-foreclosure, auction, and REO, helps you spot opportunities, avoid pitfalls, and choose the right strategy for your goals in a changing market. Whether you're a first-time buyer, an investor, or someone who felt priced out in recent years, REOs are putting homeownership back within reach. The market is shifting away from bidding wars and inflated prices toward real value and opportunity. So, how do you actually find these bank-owned properties? Start with online platforms like auction.com and RealtyTrack, which specialize in listing REOs and foreclosure auctions. Zillow is another great resource. Just use the foreclosure filter to see available properties in your area. You should also check the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development (HUD) website, which lists government foreclosed homes, and don't overlook Redfin and Trulia. These platforms often feature foreclosed and bank-owned properties as well. Local bank websites can be a goldmine, as many banks list their own REO inventory directly gain access before they hit the Multiple Listing Service, or MLS, only available to real estate agents. This is especially true for smaller community banks. And for the most up-to-date opportunities, review your county clerk's auction lists, where new foreclosures are posted regularly. Now let's get practical. How do you analyze a real estate deal and know what to pay for an REO? Here's a step-by-step approach for both investors and first-time buyers. First, look at comparable sales, also called comps. Check what similar homes in the neighborhood have sold for recently. This gives you a realistic price range for your target property. Next, estimate repair costs. Walk the property, note what needs fixing, and get quotes from contractors if possible. Add up everything: roof, paint, flooring, appliances, and any major systems. Then calculate the after-repair value, or ARV. This is what the home should be worth once all repairs are done, based on those comps you pulled earlier. For investors, a common rule is the 70% rule. Take 70% of the ARV, subtract your estimated repair costs, and that's your maximum offer. This helps ensure you have room for profit and unexpected expenses. For first-time buyers, focus on staying within your budget and leaving a cushion for repairs. Don't be afraid to offer below the asking price. Banks are often motivated to sell, especially if the property has been on the market for a while. Always get a home inspection and factor in closing costs, taxes, and any potential surprises. The more thorough your analysis, the better your chances of landing a great deal. Let's dive in and see how you can make the most of the unique market. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss weekly tips on building wealth through smart moves. So, how do you actually find and buy bank-owned properties online? Let's break it down step by step. First, visit auction platforms like auction.com or RealtyTrack. Use their search tools to filter for REO or bank-owned properties in your target area. Next, register for a free account. You'll need to provide some basic information and verify your email. Carefully review each property's details. Look for inspection reports, title information, and any disclosures. If possible, drive by the property or arrange a viewing. Set a firm bidding limit before the auction starts. Factor in repair costs, auction fees, and your investment goals. When you're ready, place your bid. Some auctions are live, while others are timed. So keep an eye on the countdown and your competition. Monitor the auction closely. You'll get updates if you're outbid, and you can increase your offer if you choose. If you win, follow the platform's instructions to finalize your purchase. This usually means submitting a deposit and signing a purchase agreement. Always read the auction terms and fee schedules carefully. Each platform has its own rules, buyer's premiums, and deadlines. With the right preparation, you can confidently navigate online auctions and secure great REO deals. Let's look at who stands to benefit most. For investors, success in the REO market starts with research, a clear strategy, and knowing how to secure properties at the best price. Let's look at some real-world examples and actionable tips to help you maximize your returns. Take a 3-bedroom REO in Atlanta, purchased for $120,000. After $35,000 in renovations, it sold for $220,000, yielding a $65,000 profit after costs. One key: the investor negotiated directly with the bank, leveraging the property's time on market to secure a lower price. In Phoenix, an investor bought a bank-owned condo for $90,000. Spent $20,000 on updates and resold it for $150,000. That's a $40,000 gain, thanks to smart analysis, a reliable team, and targeting less competitive listings that other buyers overlooked. These investors use the 70% rule, never paying more than 70% of the after-repair value minus repair costs, to protect their margins. They also understood the auction process, setting strict bidding limits and being ready to walk away if prices climbed too high. This formula shields profits and helps avoid costly surprises. Timing is also crucial. Making offers at the end of the month or quarter, when banks are motivated to clear inventory, can lead to better deals. Flexibility matters. One investor in Dallas planned to flip a $110,000 REO, but when the market shifted, they rented it out for steady cash flow until resale became favorable. The best investors adapt to market changes and always have an exit strategy, whether it's flipping, renting, or wholetailing. Every decision is driven by discipline and data. Knowing your numbers is key. And remember, building relationships with bank representatives can give you early access to new REO listings. With the right approach, REOs can deliver strong returns and long-term security, as these examples show. Now, let's see how first-time buyers can win in this market. It's not just about profit, it's about building a home. For first-time buyers, REOs are about heart, vision, and opportunity. The journey starts with seeing potential where others see problems. Get your finances in order early. Consider renovation loans that bundle purchase and repair costs. Being pre-approved shows banks you're serious and ready to restore the property. Patience is essential. Finding the right home may take time and persistence. Focus on properties with good bones in desirable locations, even if they need work. Sweat equity pays off, not just in value, but in pride and personal fulfillment. The real reward is creating a space that's truly yours. With determination and creativity, you can turn a neglected house into your family's forever home. Don't limit your REO search to big cities. Suburban and rural areas near major hubs are full of opportunity. As remote work remains an option for most employees, more people want space, quiet, and a connection to nature. Foreclosures here can mean bigger lots, more privacy, and a new lifestyle. Success comes from working with local agents who know the area and spot deals early. Be ready for unique inspections. Think wells, septic systems, and barns. The rewards, a garden, a workshop, or just peace and quiet. With an open mind, you can find a hidden gem that fits your dreams. In the REO market, you'll see as-is everywhere. It means the bank sells the property exactly as it stands. No repairs, no warranties, no credits. The burden of due diligence is on you, the buyer. You're buying all the flaws, seen and unseen, and even leftover junk is your responsibility. Plan for surprises and budget for repairs. But with preparation, as-is can lead to a rewarding investment. When buying an REO property as-is, a professional home inspection is your best protection. Hire a thorough, experienced inspector. They'll spot red flags you might miss and provide a detailed report to guide your renovation plans. The inspection is for your information only. The bank won't fix anything. Use it to decide if the project is right for you. Being present lets you ask questions and truly understand the home. Knowledge that turns risk into opportunity. Financing a bank-owned property can be tricky. Many REOs need repairs, so standard loans may not work. Talk to a lender experienced with REO and renovation loans like FHA 203K or Homestyle to bundle repairs and purchase costs. Cash offers are fastest, but a strong pre-approval for a renovation loan is also competitive. Another option is using private money lenders. These are individuals or companies that lend their own funds, often with more flexible terms and faster approvals than traditional banks. The pros: quick closings and less red tape. The cons: higher interest rates and shorter repayment periods. To find reputable private money lenders, network at real estate investor meetups, ask for referrals from experienced investors, and always check reviews and references before committing. Work with an experienced team to meet strict bank deadlines and close smoothly. In REO buying, price is just one piece. Think like the bank. Submit a complete, clean offer with pre-approval, proof of funds, and minimal contingencies. Avoid asking for extras or repairs. Work closely with your agent, act quickly, and communicate well. Make your offer realistic based on recent sales and the property's condition. A strong, straightforward offer gives you the best chance to win. The REO market attracts both buyers and scammers. Watch for phantom listings, urgent requests for money, and sellers who avoid meeting in person. Never send funds through unconventional methods like gift cards or cryptocurrency. Legitimate deals involve licensed agents, secure payments, and public listings. If something feels off, walk away and consult a trusted real estate professional. A clear title is your shield against ownership nightmares when buying REO properties. Title searches uncover unpaid taxes, liens, or judgments that could haunt you later. Always use a trusted title company or attorney, and never skip owner's title insurance. This protection ensures your investment is safe, so you can confidently call your new home truly yours. Navigating the REO market is complex. Don't go it alone. While any agent can help you buy a home, an REO specialist is a game changer. These agents know the process inside out and have strong relationships with banks and asset managers. Their insider knowledge gives you a real edge when making offers. They spot red flags early and connect you with trusted lenders, inspectors, and contractors. REO agents are expert negotiators, using data and experience to save you money. Look for agents with SFR designations or proven REO experience. The right agent will guide you safely to your goal, your new home. Technology has revolutionized the REO property search. Today, powerful online platforms aggregate listings, offer analytical tools, and provide instant access to property data and neighborhood insights. You can estimate renovation costs, set up alerts, and explore new markets, all from your device. This digital shift gives buyers more control, efficiency, and confidence than ever before. The bank-owned property market is full of opportunity for those prepared to act. From understanding market shifts and the as-is clause to leveraging renovation loans and technology, you're now equipped to spot deals and avoid pitfalls. To determine the cost to renovate a property, do a Google search for local contractors and ask them to provide an estimate. This can help you budget accurately and make smarter decisions. With the right team and due diligence, you can turn overlooked properties into dream homes, just like the young couple in Buffalo who transformed a fixer-upper into a valuable, beautiful home. This is your path to REO success. The journey into foreclosed properties is about transformation, breathing new life into forgotten homes and building lasting value. It takes vision, courage, and a reliable team to turn opportunity into reality. The rewards go beyond financial, creating pride for families and communities. The foreclosure market is full of potential. Are you ready to answer the door? If you liked this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that the YouTube algorithm can push more videos like this to a broader audience. Thanks for watching Building Wealth Today TV.